when you're here before. Can look you in the eye, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather. Wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Art, back with another lesson and a great song today that you can't believe this is almost 30 years old, this song, and it still sounds as, you know, as fresh as a daisy when you hear it. Absolutely amazing song. And I've done a few Radiohead ones. I haven't done this one, and it is an obvious one. It's a good sort of bar chord workout, so those sort of intermediate players that are getting into bar chords. But I'm also, during this lesson, going to show you a nice, easy way to play it, sort of an open chord way. It's not the correct way, but I used to play it like that for many years ago, and I think it works really well. So, you know, for beginners, I'm going to show you how to do an easier version as well. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so this song is in standard tuning, and the first version I'm going to show you is obviously the correct version, and it's all bar chords. So we're starting with a G major bar chord. So all these shapes, except for the last shape, are going to be like with the, you know, the E major shape within the bar. So the first one's going to be a G major, so that's barred obviously on the 3rd fret, and it's going to be 2 bars on each chord. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to move that up, so we're now doing a B major. So my first finger is now on the 7th fret, and we still got that E shape. So 2 bars on that. And we're going to move it up 1 step to a C. So 2 bars on that, okay. And then the last one, we're going to do a C major, C minor. And that is just, obviously now I'm doing the E minor shape within the bar. That's up on the 8th fret. Okay, so go through that again. So we got the G, up to the B, C, and we got the C minor. Okay, and it literally does that all the way through the song. That's, you know, obviously if you hear that with the words. When you're here before, don't you look in the eye, you're just like an angel, your skin makes me cry, but I'm a creep, I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Okay, so every now and again it puts these little sus chords in. So all you're doing around those sort of major shapes is you're going to move the little pinky sort of down a string. So it tends to do it, I think, more on the B and the C chord. So what we get is a... So what I'm doing from that, I'm just moving my pinky from the D string down to the G, just moving it down 1 string, and what you actually get then is a B sus4 chord, and it also does it on the C as well. Okay, so that's quite effective if you add that in along the way. Not all the time, but every now and again. And then the strumming pattern that I tend to use will be a down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. And that would go around each measure of the chord. So down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Put that C sus4 in there. Okay, so again that will be down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so that is obviously the proper way to play acoustically. You know, you're going to pretty much strum those chords all the way through the song. It's good to maybe lift the chorus up, give it a bit of dynamic, play the chorus a little bit louder than the verses, you know, strum it a little bit harder. But I'm also going to do sort of a beginner's version as well. It's only sort of 4 chords that you need. And this is not the correct way, but I think it sounds quite cool doing it like this. And I used to play this for years and years when I used to sort of sing this at my shows. So we'd have a normal G. That would be the 4-fingered G. We go to a B7. Obviously it's different voicing, sounds a little bit different. We go to a C. And then rather than going to a C minor, I'm going to go to a C7. So you get a regular C chord, add the little pinky on the 3rd fret on the G. And like I say, it's not the correct chords, but when you hear it, obviously in the contents of the song, I'll just sing a little bit of it. I think it sounds quite cool. And it would be exactly the same strumming pattern as well, which would be the down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. There we go. And that is pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. And as I said in the intro, I can't believe that is sort of almost 30 years old. It was the big song that sort of broke radio in America, sort of off the back of the grunge scene, and then they refused to play it for years and years. And at the end of the day, I think everybody knows, including them probably, it's probably one of their best songs. It's an amazing song. And it still sort of stands the test of time. It still sounds, as fresh as a daisy when you hear it today. So, and as I said in the intro, if you're getting into bar chords, I think it's a real good sort of bar chord workout. That it's not too difficult. You're not moving up and down the neck. You just sort of, on the same shape chords, just moving up the neck. So it's an ideal one, sort of a beginner's bar chord song, if you like. And I've also done, like a beginner's song, obviously, for the absolute beginners, sort of the open chord way, which I think works really well. Even there's a couple of different voicings on the chords there, I do think it works really well, and I did that for years and years, and I still play it like that occasionally now, so there we go. So thanks very much for watching. If you got any other requests for any other songs, I think most people know the drill now. You could either comment in the post below, or you could reach me on social media. I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, and also Instagram, and I appreciate it if you gave me a follow on those platforms anyway, but that way you can send me a personal message, and I do always try and reply to messages. And it doesn't have to be a song request, it can be asking me a bit of advice. If you need any advice you think I could probably answer, fire away. Don't be scared of getting in touch with me. And I'd also like to take this point to thank everyone for the continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed, people that have been with me, been doing this almost 5 years now. So and welcome all the new people as well. If you have subscribed, it really means a lot to me, and I'm getting some great messages and support. That also means the world to me. It makes it all sort of worthwhile. So please spread the word as well, because obviously word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you do know any friends who've maybe had a guitar for Christmas or a birthday, or recently just purchased one anyway, please point them in my direction, because this, my lessons are sort of aimed at, sort of complete beginners through to sort of intermediate players, I'd like to think. So it's just a good fun channel, and like I say, I'd like to thank you all for your continued support. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.